What is going on, everybody? It is Matter666 Steel, and I am back here with another NBA 2K18 realistic rebuild. And in this one, we are doing the New York Knicks, as they were the most voted team in the straw poll in last video. So I asked for over 1,600 likes on the last video, and you guys got over 2,300. So I guess you guys want to see these realistic rebuilds more. There will be a link in the description to a straw poll on which team we should do next. So, Knicks realistic rebuild. Now, I did, you guys say you should maybe keep on, this is the settings. I do have teammate chemistry and rule changes off. I did decide to keep recently trade restriction on and rookie sign restriction on, which I did have on last video. And then recently signed restriction I did turn off in case we want to do a sign and trade with one of our players. And I did turn the Stepien rule off, have injuries off, and then that's the normal settings. I might bump trade difficulty down like to 45 because it is pretty hard and it's realistic, so it's going to be even harder. So, also, you guys probably saw, if you saw my tweet or if you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/6ringofsteel, I did get into a car accident yesterday, and you guys are probably like, what the hell, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, I'm just an idiot. Well, it's not even, like, it was technically my fault, I gotta pay for the whole thing, but, like, it was downpouring here in Long Island, and there was a car blocking my view, and I made a left, and then the car came up to the right of the car in front of me, blocking my view, and we collided. So it was technically my fault. My car got damaged a little bit, but I'm okay, so nobody worried if you guys care. If not, that's fine too. So let's get into this rebuild, guys. So the crappy part about this rebuild is we have to keep bad contracts like Joakim Noah and Tim Hardaway, kind of a bad contract throughout this video. I'm going to try to trade Courtney Lee at the deadline to a contender with cap space if I can try to pull that off. Same with Lance Thomas. Both are great defenders, but we'll see. What is Thomas's defense or perimeter D? It's C-. That's not true. He should be a B. He's actually a really good defender in real life. And Courtney Lee, he should be a B too. They're sleeping on him. We're probably going to have Ron Baker for the next 2 years, which sucks. Frank, we're obviously going to try to develop him to be our starting point guard and win a championship. And then obviously we have Porzingod. We're going to decide what we want to do with Canner in the offseason and what we want to do with Hernan Gomez. So I'm going to make only I'll make moves at the deadline where I'm either going to try to trade Lance Thomas and Courtney Lee.
Hey guys, so I quickly want to shout out SeatGeek. They are sponsoring today's video. SeatGeek is an app that aggregates tickets from all over the web to make buying as simple as possible. They put a 1 to 100 score on each ticket, letting you know if they are good or bad. And green means good, red means bad, yellow means all right. So you're not getting ripped off for your ticket. So if a ticket is in red, that means you're wasting your money, you're overpaying for the ticket. But if the ticket is in green, you know you're getting a good deal for what you're buying. Once you press on your seat, you can actually view exactly what the view is from the seat, so you're not going blind going in. You guys can press the Me tab on the app to enter the promo code for $20 off your first order, and that you can use my code, which is RINGS, and you can get $20 off your first purchase. You guys can download the app by clicking the first link in the description. I recommend it. SeatGeek is my go-to place to buy tickets. I do it over anything else. I really enjoy it, so I recommend you guys do that. That link is in the description.
Guys, so at the deadline, we are not good. We are 20 and 35. Let's just see the stats. Porzingis only averaging 19 points and 9 boards. If you guys watch a fucking Diabetics My League series, you're going to realize that I have to probably mess with his tendencies, which I'll probably do in the offseason, to make him average more points. But I don't know if you guys are going to say that's cheating. But Enes Kanter is having a great season. I don't know if we can maybe try to capitalize value for him. Tim Hardaway Jr., not doing too bad. Courtney Lee doing really well, averaging over a steal and 10 points a game. So we're going to try to flip him. And, yeah, Hernan Gomez is barely playing. But, what did I want to say? Oh, face cams will be back in the next video. I'm sorry for not having a face cam in this video. So I'm going to try to find a trade for Courtney Lee. So I'm going to have to go to a team, like a nice playoff team. I would say Courtney Lee doesn't have to necessarily start, but he would be a big piece off. Like, the Cavs need defense, but I'm trying to get, like, 2 seconds out of a team. The Sixers, they got TLC and Redick. The Hornets, and they got Monk and Jeremy Lamb. Clippers, they got Lou Williams and Austin Rivers. Spurs, actually the Spurs could use them. We could try to work out a trade with the Spurs. Could try to work out a trade with the Spurs or the Pelicans. Let me try to find a trade for those two teams. Alright guys, this is the best trade I'm going to find, but I don't even think I'm going to do this trade. So we're probably not going to find a trade partner for Courtney Lee. What about if we try Lance Thomas? If some team's looking for a nice defensive player, that's maybe making the playoffs, that wants to give me... The Nets were a team that is in contention to make the playoffs, and they might want another perimeter defender. They're giving up a 26-year-old nobody. We're just trying to clear up the cap for next year. The Nets are trying to maybe make a playoff run because they don't have their first-round pick this year. So they don't care. They're trying to make the playoffs. So that makes the Nets, I think the Nets are they're the what? 8th team in the playoff hunt, so we'll see what they can do with that. We're not going to find a trade for Courtney Lee. I will see you guys at the end of season number 1. Kyle O'Quinn, if we can bring him back for the minimum, that would be cool. Same with McDermott, honestly, 2 good players. We're going to sign them now. So we signed O'Quinn and we signed McDermott, and that's good for me. And we're going to sign Dwayne Dotson. So that's going to be for me now. I will see you guys at the end of season number 1. Steph Curry MVP, Simmons, Lynn, Drummond, Domantas Sabonis both improved. Shout out to him. He's balling out in real life. He looks like a stud for the Pacers. So I don't think Kristaps making All-NBA team because his scoring wasn't the greatest. Frank Ntilikina makes All-Rookie second team, 9 points, 5 assists in 29 minutes played. I'm going to be sending him to top potential. Hopefully his overall goes up. We ended up as the 13th seed. I kind of wish we were worse. We had the tiebreaker over the Pacers, I guess, but we were projected at, I think, the number 6th or 7th pick in the draft, which will or hopefully land us a good player. Porzingod 19 points, 8 boards. Canner, good season. Jack, not bad. Did Jack start? Jack started. That's fine. Okay, so we didn't get to start Ntilikina, so he should be fine to progress well throughout this video. I think I gave it a roll. If I make playoffs in back-to-back years, or if I win a playoff series in back-to-back years, or if I make it to the Eastern Conference Finals or Western Conference Finals, that's a success for the video. It's not going to be me always winning a championship, but it's just me trying to rebuild the team back to relevancy is basically what I try to do here. So, staff retirement, we don't got anybody Hall of Fame, Dirk, Pierce, and Carter. Let's go to the draft lottery. Maybe we could get really lucky here. I doubt it. We are projected where? Pick 6. Okay, so we did have the tiebreaker over the Pacers, which is nice. And we end up with pick 7. Damn it, we dropped. Pacers, lucky them. They have the second pick. All right, so staff signing. We're going to keep Hornacek for 1 more year, and then we'll see if we want to fire him. We'll sign Trent Peterson. He's a really good assistant coach. I usually sign him sometimes as my head coach, so we're going to lock him up. And, yeah, we accept that. So let's go to the NBA draft now and see what we're going to be doing. I should probably go to the draft combine and see who I want to draft. So at pick 7, I'm looking at guys like, let's see. Well, I wish. These 3 are probably going to be gone. If I could get Miles Bridges at 7, that would be amazing. I'm pretty much looking at Bamba, Williams, Aiden, or Bridges, one of those 4. Right now, I'm going to be trying to trade Courtney Lee for a mid-first-round pick to a team that might want him. Like, where are the Spurs picking? Because I feel like the Spurs would love Courtney Lee. 24 for Courtney Lee. They agree to that. Okay, so we end up getting another first-round pick in this year's draft, which means we have 2, which is nice. I guess I could try to trade Hernan Gomez, but I don't want to because he's on such a good contract. But we have Kyle O'Quinn. I think we're going to worry about that until after the draft. I would love to move Joakim Noah, but there's no possible way a team would want him. I might just cut him, but does it say how much I would have to owe him? No, it doesn't. I wish it would. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So I will see you guys after Sonics with who I drafted with the 7th and 24th pick. I just made my 24th pick, and we actually were lucky enough. We were able to get Miles Bridges with the 7th pick, and we took Kevin Knox. Oh, I forgot I had a second-round pick. Well, I'm not going to make that pick. So we were lucky enough for Bridges fell to us at 7. He's going to be a stud starting small forward for us. LeGerald Vick. We're not going to, we'll sign him, why not? So, because he's just cheap. So, we got Bridges, Knox, and Vick. Knox is a 73, and Bridges is a 76. So, team player options. Cantor declines, Ron Baker accepts. We're going to have to eat his salary for next year. So, obviously, New York's probably not the biggest free agent destination this year. So, let's go to moratorium. All right, so we do have bird rights, I believe, on Cantor. Now, I could offer Cantor $24 million for 4 years, or I could save the money. Do I feel like he's the perfect fit that could win a championship? No. I'm going to sign Luke Cornett to a... Oh, he's not even... he doesn't even want to sign with us. Michael Beasley, I will also offer a minimum deal. Kuzmiskis to bring back. Okay, I don't think I'm going to go after Cantor, but is there a center here in free agency that I would love? Clint Capella would be a perfect fit, a nice rim protector with Porzingis. I'm going to offer him a max deal. Young player, but I don't think he's going to sign with us. I think he's going to go back to Houston. No other center here really fits the purpose. So we're going to probably roll with Hernan Gomez and O'Quinn if we do not get Capella. Capella's a nice 85 overall. Small forward, obviously, we have Bridges that I want to develop. And shooting guard, we have good shooting guards already. But if I want maybe a backup, because we did trade Courtney Lee, I don't want to invest too much money. So who's like a cheap option? Dwayne Wade, but he's not going to want to come to the Knicks. Marco Bellinelli, we got in the Lakers one. We'll sign David Nwaba to a 2-year deal. Worth $2 million. a year. So we'll give him that, and we should be good. So we do get Beasley, we get Capella, but we're going to have to read out rights on Cantor anyway, and we get Nwaba, which is cool. We're going to read out rights on Jack, same with Sessions, and do we get Capella? Nope, he goes back to Houston. Okay, so Cantor, he already has an offer from a team. It looks like he's going to sign with the Bulls. That's fine. I'm not going to give him that much money. $25 million a year. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Okay, so if we want to look at backup point guards, I think. I guess we have Ron Baker, but if I want somebody better, K. Felder, I'll give a 1-year shot to. He's probably a better player than, sadly, than Ron Baker. So we signed those guys, and yeah, I think we're good with free agency. So I'll see you guys at the start. Or I guess we can check out player progression, see how everybody did, or if people progressed or not. So hopefully Porzingis, he started off as a 91, so hopefully he's like a 92, 93. Hopefully Frank's in the 80s, or at least close to the 80s. And then hopefully Hardaway didn't go down, and Hernan Gomez did well. Then we have Bridges. Bridges might take a couple years to develop, which is going to be a process, but we'll see. So player progression, we got Porzingis at a 92, Hardaway at 80, Ntilikina went up 4 overalls, nice. Hernan Gomez, I'm probably going to give the start to, just to see how he does. He's in a contract year, so I might trade him at... Actually, no, he's the team option. Ooh, that's going to be nice. Okay, Bridges. So the starting lineup is basically Ntilikina, Hardaway, Bridges, Porzingis, Hernan Gomez. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2. Alright, guys, so I guess Ntilikina progressed really well. He's in that 82. Hardaway's at 80. Bridges 76. Porzingis 92. And then we have... Okay, we definitely do not want Felder getting that high in the rotation. No way, you're not going to get any minutes. I want Dotson, but I don't think he's gonna. Alright, so let's bump him down. McDermott, you can get 9 minutes. Nwaba, you can get 17. We're going to give 13 to Felder. O'Quinn, you can get 25. We still have 30 minutes to give out. So we're going to give 28 to Hernan Gomez, 37 to Porzingis, 33 to Bridges, 31 to Hardaway, 34 to Ntilikina, and then we have 14 other minutes to get rid of. We're going to give Beasley 6, and then we're going to give Knox 6, and then we're going to give Dotson 6. So we're going to have a nice 12-man, or Dotson 2. So we're going to have basically a 12-man rotation. I don't know how it's going to work out. Hopefully we maybe get another high pick. Yeah, we're projected to be the 20th best, 19th, according to NBA.com, 13 to 2K Sports, and 22 to NBA.com. So that is going to be it for me now. I will see you guys at the end of the year. I don't think there's anybody at the deadline I'm going to trade. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. Prospect wins MVP. Marvin Bagley, the 3rd rookie of the year on the Mavericks. Jeremy Lin, 6th man of the year. Whiteside, defensive player of the year. Jahlil Okafor, most improved. He ended up in Chicago. Did they really sign him? They only gave him a 1-year deal. But I wonder if they've Enes Kanter. They ended up going through with signing Enes Kanter as well. Marcus All be first team. I'll be second team. No, Kristaps. Damn it. Frank Ntilikina never made an all-defensive team. Miles Bridges averaged 19 points and 7 boards in his rookie year. Let's go. He's going to be a beast. And Kevin Knox snuck his way into all-rookie second team. We were bad. We were really bad. We're going to have a top 2 pick. Once again, tied with the Pacers. And we should have the number 2 odds at the pick. Stats-wise, Porzingis, why doesn't he average a lot of points? It's annoying, but I guess it is what it is. So we have Porzingis, Miles Bridges, Hardaway averaged 16. How many years are left on his contract? 2, I guess. And a player option, Jesus Christ. Frank, 11 and 7. I will take that from him. He's up to an 83 overall. Hernan Gomez was alright. We got to find that center, and I think that will complete the starting lineup. And there's not really a good center in this draft, so I might be looking to trade the number 1 overall pick if there's somebody I can find that might be on the way out. Maybe an Andre Drummond trade if he's not liking how he is in if he's not liking how it is in Detroit. Well, the Warriors sweep the Bucks and they win it all. Jamal Crawford retires, former Knick. Staff retirement. There goes Jacque Vaughn. Dwayne Wade headed to the Hall of Fame and draft lottery time. So we have the number 3 odds. Yep, number 3 odds, and we get number 2. Okay, I'll take it. Hey, both New York teams at number 1 and number 2. See, there is. All right. Yeah, we're gonna sign Stauffer. We're gonna sign a new head coach just because Hornacek hasn't really done anything and his ratings aren't great. So we're gonna sign him. That would have been Hornacek's, I think, 3rd year or 4th, and he hasn't amounted to much. So if we wanted to make a draft pick, they are projecting us to take Etwan Taft, a point guard from Georgetown who's a 74 overall. I'm going to inform you that I will not be making that pick. See, what I could do is take Williamson and then move Porzingis to center. But I don't know if I really want to do that. There's no really stud that stands out to me. So, is there... Okay, I'm going to look on the market for centers and or shooting guards that I can maybe make a trade for. See, Drummond in a contract year... Okay, never mind. On his contract on, he goes, my heart is here in Detroit. Let's work on hammering out a contract extension. If I had a lower pick, I would try to maybe trade like the 6th pick for DeAndre Jordan. But we're giving up so much value for DeAndre Jordan, which would be a great center. But we have a lot of cap, right? But I think Porzingis is a free agent. Or is he restricted? I think he's a free agent. So I think we have a lot of money. But like, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Unless there's a really good shooting guard who has a contract of 2 years or less that wants out. Jimmy Butler's a free agent. DeRozan, he wants a contract extension. Booker's a free agent. Bradley Beal wants to come back. Everybody wants to go back to their team. LaVine, do we really want to trade the number 2 pick for LaVine? He's not really that much better than... Damn it, there's really nobody to make a trade. Okay. It's either I make a draft pick here... Alright, or could I trade down in the draft? Let's try to trade down. Who has, like, pick 7 and... Covington, I wish. But they want to give up Covington. It's very unrealistic. They signed Melo. Beverly? I would take Beverly, but I don't really like that idea. 5 to the Suns, and who did the Suns? Any cheap players? Aiden, but they just drafted him last year. I'm trying to think of like a trade. Mohamed Bamba. They drafted... What? They drafted both those guys last year? Okay, I'm going to try to find a trade with the number 2 pick. I don't even know what I want to do yet. Okay, guys, I'm going to see if the Hornets want to do this trade. They already have Malik Monk. They drafted Bruce Brown last year, who never even played in his rookie year. So, obviously, they don't want him too much. They have, I think, like the 5th pick, and we're going to try to trade the number 2. They want to counter. Okay. Let's see if I can work out a deal here. Do I have any cheap players that they might want? David Nwaba. Kevin Knox. See, Kevin Knox was good, but if we could get a good shooting guard, we're going to basically trade a young player for young player and move down in the draft. Wow. If I throw in my 2nd round pick, and I'll throw in David Nwaba. They want a 1st and Batum. Damn it. All right. What about, okay, I'm going to try to maybe trade the pick for a player. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, this trade I would do if it was a realistic my league rebuild, but if it was a normal, but this is realistic. So, there's a lot of trades that I would love to do. Like this, I would love it, but the Nets would never do that. All right, I'm going to try to figure out a trade again. I'll see you guys when I have something completed. I don't know if the Magic are going to do this trade. 3 first-round picks in Jonathan Simmons for the number 2 pick. Okay, I'm not going to swap worse, but what about if we do your pick this year, that's number 12, Simmons, and your first next year for the number 2 pick. Swap worse. You know what? I don't want Tony Snell, but we're going to swap worse, which means we get the better end of the 2 picks. So we're going to do that trade. So, we pick up Jonathan Simmons, who is making $7 million a year, or $5 million, which is really good. He's going to be a great 6th man for us next year. And we pick up the 12th pick and the better end of a pick next year, I hope. So, I might have just really effed that up, but, we're going to see. I'm going to start the NBA draft. I'll see you guys if I can decide with who I drafted. And I still have cap space to maybe go after somebody in free agency. Alright, guys, so I ended up taking another small forward, Lee Ying. He's a 74 overall, so it looks like it was a really good pick. Now, I probably effed that up, and you guys are probably mad at me. I probably should have tried to do that Hornets trade or the DeAndre Jordan trade, and now I probably regret not doing the DeAndre Jordan trade. But we're going to see. Kristaps, restricted free agent. K. Feldler, no, I can find somebody better. And we're going to offer, we're just going to offer Kristaps. So, is there a center in free agency that's a great rebounder that I want to go after? I'm going to offer Max Deal to Towns, because if you guys saw my Grizzlies rebuild yesterday, the Timberwolves didn't match it. So if they want to be really dumb and not match it, I'm going to do it. So, this is all I really wouldn't want to bring to the Knicks. Canner still wants 25 mil. Vucevic wants 26 mil. Dwight Howard. Nerlens Noel, You know what? As a good rebounder, we're going to sign We're going to go after Nerlens Noel. 4-year deal, 17 mil. That's our big free agent signing. He is a really good defender. Hopefully he can get his rebounding up. And then we would have the starting five filled out. I'm not going to go after anybody here. So, we get Towns, which I'm going to sign. No, we are not re-announcing the rights on Porzingis. We'll re-announce it on McDermott. We're going to re-announce it on Baker. Same with Beasley, Felder, everybody here. Besides O'Quinn, Porzingis. And let's sign. I really have to read out the rights on O'Quinn. Okay, fine. So we're going to see. If not, then we're obviously going to go after Noel. Did we just sign Karl Anthony Towns? Okay, I know a bunch of you guys are going to be like, that's not realistic. That's more on 2K's fault for not being realistic than me signing. Oh, well, great. Just when you thought, on the last day, Porzingis gets a max offer, and I can't even sign Towns because I won't have enough money. Okay, well, never mind. We never even have to get to that situation because I'm never even going to get Towns because F you, 2K. Really, screw you. All right, well, we're not going to get him. Do we have enough? We do have enough to go after Noel, so we're not even going to get Towns, even though, oh my god, okay. Well, be on the lookout for your guys' rebuilds. Towns looks like doesn't even go back to, or the Timberwolves don't even want to offer him a deal. So, can we get Noel? Yes, we should be able to get Noel. There we go. We signed Nerlens Noel to be our starting center next year. Hernan Gomez will come off the bench. We actually have a really good bench now. Let me try to sign a backup point guard. D. Rose, but he wants $21 million a year. We're going to go after K. Felder, wants $6 million. Okay, yeah, right. We're going to go after Rondo, a vet. Can kind of teach Ntilikina some ways still. So we get Rondo, and that team is set. I will see you guys at the... Actually, we'll simulate to player progression. We got Porzingis. I don't need to bring back Kyle O'Quinn because we do have Nerlens Noel now. Wow, Brogdon just got 25 plus. Jesus, he got almost $30 million a year. Wow, okay. That's a lot of money if you saw on the right side. But player progression, Porzingis 92, Ntilikina 83, Hardaway 81, Hernan Gomez. I don't know if this is a championship team or an Eastern Conference Finals team, but I think it's a very good team. We'll see how we do. I'll see you guys at the start of next season with what the rotation is going to look like. Okay, guys, so Joakim Noah's contract is up at the end of the year, and I don't know if this means we're going to have cap space, but it's going to clear up 19 mil. We might have a little bit of cap. Jonathan Simmons is a free agent. See, Hardaway, if he declines his player option, that would be amazing, but I don't think he will. So let's see what the team's going to look like. We got Ntilikina, Hardaway, Bridges, Porzingis. We're going to start Noel. We're going to give Noel 30 minutes. Okay, let me fix this lineup here. So, Napier, you're not getting any minutes. Mike Scott, why did we sign you? Kevin Knox, you're going to get 10. Rondo, you're going to get 8. Nwaba, you're going to get 6. Jonathan Simmons, I'm going to make the 6th man. You're going to get 26. Okay, so we can give Porzingis 35. We're going to give 33 to Bridges. We're going to give 34 to Ntilikina. We're going to give 27 to Hardaway. And then, yeah, this is the squad. Are they going to project us to do well next year? No, not really. 12, okay. They're projecting us to make the playoffs, and hopefully we can. I will see you guys at the end of season number 3, and hopefully we can make the playoffs for the first year in this video. Oh my god. We broke out this year. We were one of the breakout teams in the NBA. I guess the Celtics weren't having that good of a year. The Bucks and Magic are fighting for the 3 seed. The Cavs are the 2 seed. We're 4 games ahead of them. I think we're like 2 games away from clinching the 1 seed in the Eastern. We just clinched the 1 seed. Wow. What a season after going pretty much the second worst team last year to signing Nerlens Noel, drafting, I guess, Lee Ming, and, wait, we made that trade with the Magic. Okay, well, they were good, so we don't have to worry about, or that kind of sucks. They drafted Etwan Taft with the number 1 or 2 pick, and he won Rookie of the Year. Lynn 6-man, Towns ended up back in Minnesota. He won Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved, Dennis Smith, and current Coach of the Year. Are we finally going to get a Nick on an All-NBA team? No? Jesus, Doncic made it before Porzingis? That's some BS. Yeah, Lee Ming didn't really play for us, so he didn't get an All-Rookie team. But 1 seed, let's go. We will go 63-19. Now, if we have cap space, we're going to be a big free agency destination. Just saying. We're taking on the Wizards in round 1. Could lose. We got to play Wall and Beal, which are probably going to beat us. But we got Frank. Bridges averaged 17 points. What is he defensively? Is he a good defender? C+, because like we have great defenders in Porzingis, Ntilikina, and Noel. Porzingis, 17 points, 8 boards, 1 assist, 1.6 blocks. Hardaway, 13 points. Frank, 11 and 6. 1.3 steals a game. Noel, 9, 7.5. 1.5 steals, 1.2 blocks. And then Simmons and Hernan Gomez, 9 points off the bench. We had a really good bench play this year from these two guys. So, we're taking on the Wizards in round 1. Are we just a regular season team, or are we a playoff team? And we sweep them. Okay. Round 2 against the Magic, the team we made the trade with. Game 1, we win. Okay. By 15. Okay. Game 2. We are 6-0 in the playoffs so far. We are, okay, we lose our first game by 18 to the Magic. Game 4, we're up 3-1. Jesus, we're going to be going to the Eastern Conference Finals? Oh my God. Okay, well, we're in the Eastern Conference Finals, taking on the Bucks and Giannis. We win Game 1. We also win Game 2. They win Game 3. They win Game 4, okay? We got our closest series yet. Bridges dropped 34 in a loss. Porzingod, you want to step it up? Game 5. We lose. Okay. Porzingod dropped 40 in this loss, but Giannis and Bledsoe. And it's a Game 7 as we blow them out here in Game 6. 4 20-point scorers. Game 7. Who's going to win it? Are we going to win at home? We are. Wow, we're going to the NBA Finals in year 3. Hardaway dropped 31. Porzingod 23 and 9. If we beat the Warriors, okay, they're up 1-0 on us. Okay, Game 2. Well, do they? Okay, they're up 2-0. Do they still have KD? Yep, they have the big 4 still. Game 3. We win. Okay, we still win. We win by 17. Not bad, not bad. Double-doubles from Porzingod and Noel. Frank. Come on, Frank. Do a little bit better than that. Wow, we actually tied it up. We actually tied it up. 26 for Bridges. 20 for Frank. Wow. Frank dropped 20. He dropped 16 shots. All right, we're down 3-2. Are we going to win? Nope, we lose the finals. Okay, Warriors win in 6. Steph Curry wins finals MVP. Normally, I would end it here, but this is a chance for us to maybe win it next year. So I'm going to do one more season. We do not have a good pick because we traded. I thought the Magic would be bad, but we ended up with the 22nd pick, which it's okay. Steph signing, well, shout out to Stauffer and Peterson taking us to the chip. So, NBA draft, we have the 22nd pick. And then, I might go after a big free agent because, well, we're going to see how much cap space we have. Okay, what do I want to do here? I'm going to trade my pick just for a future first to a good team like the Warriors. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about giving up money this year. Warriors probably gain a couple spots because the Warriors are probably going to be back in the finals next year. So we don't have any picks. We're going to go to rookie signings. We got nobody. Team player options. No, Hardaway accepted his deal. Damn it. All right, we're going to bring back Bridges, Knox, and Frank, obviously. Damn it. Hardaway accepted his deal. Qualifying offers. Nwaba, I will offer it to him. Do we have free agency now that good old Joakim Noah is gone? Well, the best shooting guard of free agency is Kent Bazemore. Jesus, this free agency class is terrible. We don't need. We have $24 million to spend. If I had to give, I guess what I want to do is bring back Jonathan Simmons. Just bring back the core. So we're gonna bring back Jonathan Simmons on a 3-year deal. We're gonna give Hernan Gomez 16 mil. Well, I guess it's the final. It's the final season anyway. So we're gonna give him. We'll give him 16 mil, sure. So we bring back Hernan Gomez, Simmons. No, we are not re-announcing the rights on Hernan Gomez or Simmons or Nwaba. But yes, we're going to do it on Noah. Are you kidding me? Hernan Gomez goes to the Spurs and Jonathan Simmons goes to the Magic. Okay. I see how it is. Wow. Alright, well, we need a backup shooting guard. Am I really going to get into a bidding war over Kent Bazemore? What's his defense? It's a B. It's not bad. Karis LeVert's restricted. We're going to go after Andre Roberson to come off the bench and be a defender. We're going to give him $5 million a year for 2 years. Are we his #1 deal? Yes, we are. And we need a backup center. So we're going to go after Tristan Thompson would be cool. Wendell Carter hit unrestricted free agency. Never played a game for some reason for the... I don't even know what team drafted him. Do I even... He wants so much money. All right, we're going to go after Dwayne Dedmon. Instead... We're going to give him a 2-year deal for $11 million a year to be a good defender off the bench and a rim protector. Better defender than Hernan Gomez, but not good offensively. So, we pick up Roberson, and we're going to be picking up, we're going to renounce the rights on all these guys and Dedmon. So, we signed them, and we are good. So, I guess that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys at the start of the fourth and final season. All right, guys, we're only going to run a 9-man rotation this year. We're definitely not as deep as previous years. We're going to give 20. We're going to start Noel over Deadman. I don't know why that's a thing. We're going to make Roberson the 6th man. We're going to give Noel 30, Porzingis 34, Bridges 33. We're actually going to give 36 to Porzingis. We're going to give 30 to Hardaway, and we're going to give 34 to Frank. And we have 2 more minutes. We're going to give it to Lee Yang, who is 6'9", which is nice, same with Knox, so they can kind of play guard the 4s, the stretch 4s. So we're coordinating the NBA.com number 8. 9 to 2K Sports, and Mark Spears has us at 11. So I will see you guys at the end of season number 4. And could we walk away with the championship this year? All right, guys. So we ended season number 4 as a 1 seed once again. We just beat out the Milwaukee Bucks by 3 games, and it looks like they got a lot better. That's a really good team that we're gonna have to face in the playoffs. Hopefully in the Eastern Conference Finals. Here are the stats of the 4th and final season. If you guys want to pause and see any of it, I'm not gonna go over it too much. Kind of just want to get these playoffs. So we have round 1 against the Pistons, who have. Let's see. We won by 5 in game 1. Porzingis dropped 28. Very nice. Luke Kennard, Mikal Bridges, Doug McDermott, former Nick, Drummond, Reggie Jackson, Bradley. Okay. So we're going to simulate the current round. If we lose, we lose. But we're up 2-0, 3-1, and we win in 5. Taking on the Hornets in round 2, who have Bol, who looks really good. Jonathan Simmons signed with them. All right. So, round 2. Do we pick up the win? No, we come back from a 3-1 deficit, and we lose in 7. So, wow, we had, in game 7, we had 7 double-digit scores, and we lost? Really? Jesus. Damn it. That sucks. Alright, well, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching my second realistic rebuild. Let me know in the comments what moves I made wrong and what moves I should have made. We did make the Knicks relevant. We won 2 playoff series in back-to-back years, including a finals appearance to lose to the Warriors in 6 games. We did, unfortunately, lose to the Hornets in 7 in round 2. So that's going to be for me. Thank you for watching. If you guys want to see more of these, let's see if this video can go over. I'm going to give you guys a like goal. 2,000 likes. If you're still watching this, 2,000 likes, and I will upload another one in like 2 days. There will be a strong poll in the description on which team I should do next. I kept this as realistic as possible. We kept Porzingis and Frank and Hardaway throughout the video. We did have Hernan Gomez for most of the years, too. That was pretty much it, and then we moved on kind of from Kyle Quinn late. We had kept Noah, and yeah, so that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching. We built this team through the draft. We only made really 1 big signing, and we traded for Jonathan Simmons, which is pretty big, I guess. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys. Thank you all for the support lately. Thank you for getting 1,000 likes on the Grizzlies rebuild, which means we got over 1,000 likes on every single standard rebuild, which means so much to me. That's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys. See you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.